U.S. President Donald Trump has fired FBI Director James Comey. In a statement released by the White House, Trump said the decision was made to restore public trust and confidence in the organization. But Comey's dismissal has prompted criticism from Democrats. They suggest the Trump administration is seeking to cover up any wrongdoings concerning alleged ties with Russia. Comey was appointed in 2013 and is the second FBI director to have been removed from office. Well, earlier we spoke to our correspondent Lorna Shaddock in New York, and she brought us some of the reaction coming out of the US.
Well, certainly, first of all, it came as a huge shock and surprise to everyone, really, here in the US, not least the 11,000 or so FBI agents who work across the country, as well as various journalists and indeed people in Congress up in Washington as well. A big shock. No one was expecting this. We did sort of get an inkling that James Comey was in trouble earlier on in the day when President Trump's press secretary, Sean Spicer, refused to say, when asked by reporters, whether or not the president still had confidence in Mr. Comey. But it seems, certainly as far as the White House is concerned, they are pinning this on an assessment made by the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, and the Deputy Attorney General, that Mr. Comey effectively had made, simply as far as they were concerned, too many mistakes in his job, in particular in his handling of the investigation into Hillary Clinton's email server, her private email server, last year. Now, many Democrats at the time of that investigation certainly did criticise Mr. Comey very strongly indeed for reopening that investigation just a few days before November's election, which they said could have influenced the result. But many of those same Democrats are now coming out and saying, look, this just isn't fair at all to be firing Mr. Comey for something that happened so long ago.